Hola, ¿qué tal? Los saluda Duxativa y hoy vamos a probar lo nuevo de Assassin's Creed VALHALLA. Sí, se viene Ragnarok. Así que vamos a ver qué show. Me metí al juego. Tengo una armadura de por sí. Y quiero agradecer a la gente de Ubisoft Latinoamérica por brindarme el acceso anticipado. Así que pues, vamos a ver qué show. Ya soy nivel como 100 horas. ¡Al! He metido 100 horas al juego. Dios, qué vicioso. Bueno, esta es la armadura nueva que me dieron. Está genial, ¿eh? Ok, estamos aquí. Supongo que la misión... Vamos al mapa. Mundo. Atlas. Entonces quiere Inglaterra. Vamos a ver. No recuerdo muy bien cómo jugar esto. Espero acordarme. Inicio de Ragnarok. Tras los eventos en Asgard y Jotunheim, Eivor debe vivir la aventura mitológica más épica de todas. Sur, el jefe militar y líder de los Muspel, que cuenta con el respaldo de los Jotun, conquistó Swaberdine, el reino de los enanos, y sus ambiciones no terminan allí. Abby deberá descubrir la oscura verdad detrás del objetivo final de Sur y poner fin a sus letales planes antes de que sea demasiado tarde. Al hacerlo, Biffin, esos nombres, no solo deberá enfrentarse a todo el poderío de Muspelheim, sino también al enemigo más temible de todos, el destino. Regresa a Ravenstorm para iniciar el siguiente capítulo en la saga de Abby. Hay que usar a Ravenstorm, ok.
Eivor, a moment of your
The
time.
horn sounds for a new arrival. Who would it be? Ravensthorpe. An island of calm in this turbulent land. But my vision of fire still troubles me. Mouse, how are you, my boy? Ravensthorpe. An island of calm in this turbulent land. But my vision of fire still troubles me. They bring a feast
¿Y este qué?
and build it.
Between you and me, Eivor, always thought you'd be a good Jarl.
Sobre tu boda.
About you and Bridget. When do you wish to be wed?
The sooner I can make her my wife, the happier I will be. But we are fine to wait until everything has settled here.
Enough waiting. Cool your forge and cover your anvil. Let's get you married.
Wonderful. Shall we gather everyone?
Gather your wife and your courage. I'll bring the people together.
A la mierda Ragnarok. Yo voy a casar a ese pelado. No, vamos al Ragnarok. No sé por qué activé esto, pero bueno. Pura boda. Si supieras lo que se viene.
I am honored to stand before you, Gunnar. Bridget, on this bountiful day, to celebrate the strength of your bond and see you wed. I am in witness of a love that inspires and empowers. I invite you now to speak your vows.
To you, my darling Bridget, I offer this blade, forged in flames that burn as brightly as my heart does for you. A blade as sharp as your wit, as glinting as your beauty. May it sing through the air as sweetly as your voice meets my ears.
Dio, sé dwi 'di caru ti gynnar. Dwi'n efo am lwcus bod I wedi dod o hyd o ti yng nghariad.
And I give you my sword and my promise that I will stand at your side forever.
Hyd fi 'di breuddwydio am ffiwtio yn hun, a di sôn tawolwch yn hope a premonition. Ond dim mount o sgraen a foresight paratoi fi y sweeping adventure meeting ti. Tiw'r enaid fel dim arall, a dyn as strong a bwrdd ti ac fel as I ffies. VALHALLA and hedfan tea.
Such poetry. Oh dear. You make me cry, my love.
Let us hedfan Evan Gillen, Treboid and beyond.
I offer you this ring. And take yours in kind. I will wear it with pride and honor, warmed by the love of so perfect a lady.
And I gwisg of a VALHALLA adoration a feed and bith.
This is the greatest day of my life. Embrace me, my love.
Claro, un matrimonio antes del Ragnarok, genial.
With our couple now bonded in matrimony, now we drink.
A su madre, otro con todo, Ve a Ravenstorm. Un desafío de los dioses. Hagamos esta misión. Dejamos ahí en la duda. ¿No puedo hacer viaje rápido? Caramba. Pero terminemos esto, ¿vale? No sé por qué carajo lo abrí.
Randvi, saw you looking a little lonely. Thought I might come and join you.
How nice. Are you enjoying yourself?
I am. I never thought I would see gruff old Gunnar so enraptured by a woman.
Enraptured by anything, for that matter. He's a hard one to read, but I am pleased for him, and for this day of rest and respite. After everything, a few days of feasting will do the people some good. They need this.
They do.
Will you walk with me?
Anywhere. Lead on.
Something has been on my mind for some time.
Caminar con esta
I
vieja,
am
no
no
pues.
seer, but I foresaw this day long ago. Not Gunnar's marriage, but our situation. Our success.
How do you mean our success?
I mean to say that I saw our settlement flourishing, through our victories in war and in diplomacy. And from the day we set out from Norway, I knew that you would make a fitter leader than Sigurd. It was never in his character to lead. It was always within yours.
I see.
Do you?
You might have warned me.
You would not have listened.
Fair.
I do hope you see it now, in all that you have done for us.
Randvi, you and the people here have done more for me than I could ever repay. I'm honored by your faith in me, and your confidence.
As I am honored by your friendship.
And I by yours.
Dice, bueno, vamos a acabar esto porque si lo dejo a la mitad se puede
Eivor,
buguear.
I want you to know that Sigurd and I are... We are severing the bonds of our marriage. We share a love that is steadfast, and I have faith it will forever be so. But it is not the love of a wife and her husband. It was not an easy decision. But after we talked with honesty, we embraced more warmly than we have in a great while. I think we will be happy.
I hope so. And I am pleased for you.
I am pleased for myself. Sigurd's desires are bigger than any man or woman can offer. He longs for something more.
What about you? What are you looking for?
I have all I need right here. With you. With our people.
Me enamoré de ti. Nah.
I am grateful. So much of our prosperity we owe to you. I hardly know where to begin. You are my truest friend, Randvi. My right hand. My greatest ally.
I give you my word that it will always be so. I'm happiest by your side, and in your company. Shall we find our way back to the wedding? Bridget might give another speech. We must not miss that.
About that, I have not understood a single word of hers since Gloucestershire.
Really? I find she speaks beautifully. With poetry, even.
Are you kidding?
Am I? Come, we should go.
Pues mira, la fragua y la llama. Pude haberme agarrado a besos con la tía, pero no. Vamos a avanzar aquí. No sé por qué activé esa misión, pero bueno, ya estaba a la mitad, había que acabarla. Ahora sí, vamos con la de Ragnarok. ¿No puedo hacer viaje rápido? No, no está disponible. Ok. Espero acordarme cómo jugar. Ahorita estoy con mentalidad del ring. Sé que me curo con un botón. Uy, ¿qué pasó acá?
They bring a feast and build their own guest house. These are very generous guests. Ravensthorpe, an island of calm in this turbulent land. But my vision of fire still troubles me. It would be good to rest beneath my dear old tree. What in the Nine Realms was that?
Ok, ¿qué tengo que hacer? ¿Descansar o investigar? A Eivor les preocupan las nuevas visiones de Odín y el conflicto. Descansa. El desafío de los dioses. Capítulo 1. Llegaron los visitantes de Reverto. Traen regalos generosos y sospechosos. Ok, este de acá.
Mistletoe. When did that happen?
¿Serás tú?
Careful, grandmother. Something fell from the sky to earth like it has been thrown by Odin himself.
A strength he no doubt wishes he possessed. No danger remains. But look. It revealed something hidden in the mountainside.
Looks almost like a door.
If it is, then it's the door to something that I have long been searching for. May I ask you for a kindness, Drengur?
My name is Eivor of the Raven clan, and that depends on how kind you need me to be.
Will you grant me a home while I investigate the door? Eivor of the Raven clan.
I don't make a habit of sheltering strangers.
My name is Hilderan. There. Now we are no longer strangers. Please. If I am right, then this is Freya's gate. Allow me to stay, and I will help you discover the treasures that lay on the other side.
Very well. I'll give you a small piece of land to make a home on, and supplies from our raids to build with.
Thank you, kind Eivor. The gods smile on you.
I may be kind, but I am no fool. Everyone must pull their weight, and I expect no less from you.
A fair rule, and one I can easily follow.
Hablemos con la vieja, a ver. Acá hay más misiones aquí, no sé si están relacionadas con la expansión, pero esta sí es de la expansión. Vamos a ver.
Eivor the Kind, a welcomed visit. Like what you see.
You've certainly made this space your own. But how does this help you open a stone door?
It is a shrine to Freya. We will need her favor if we wish to reveal the hidden treasures.
Oh, it's we now, is it?
I told you, Eivor. You will want to see what is on the other side. Now come. Freya demands combat before she will aid us.
For a moment I thought you meant for me to fight you.
Fear not. I can handle myself.
I cannot possibly fight you. I would kill you.
You could try. Attack me. Now get up, and let's give Lady Freya a fight. Fight harder, Eivor.
Ok, estoy tratando de acordarme cómo esquivar, cómo pegar.
This old woman fights like a young Jomsvikinger.
Everything you have. You're leaving yourself open to attack. Good. Now watch. Come at me again!
What magic is this? And how do you fight with the strength of a berserker?
I can teach you, Eivor. But first, we fight!
Creo que no me acuerdo bien de los ataques. Uy.
That was good.
I have seen many strange things, but nothing like this. What magic do you possess? I've not seen a seer fight like that.
I am no seer. I am what you see before you. An old warrior with a knowledge of secrets.
If that was not magic, then what was it?
That was a battle meditation. You entered Hugerheim, the mind's realm. It is a secret form of training that not many know. You can attack full force with no fear of injury.
And yet you know this training.
You're glad to have let me stay now, aren't you?
Very much. Tell me, what part does the amulet play?
It is a vessel. It needs to be filled with the energy created in battle. But it will only work with this type of shrine. They can be found all over Mercia.
I have many questions still.
I promise you will get answers. But first, I have marked a shrine location on your map. Once there, enter a meditation. The amulet will pull you into Hugerheim.
And what happens when I finish my training?
Then, you return to me.
Very well. Have you met Valka? Something of you reminds me of her.
Go now, kind Eivor, and train.
Medita en el altar. Hay tantas misiones que tengo que hacer, weón. Pero pues avancemos a esta, la principal. Ok, Ok, vamos a este altar de acá. Tengo el martillo de Thor, Que dan otra espada, bien vergas, pero creo que el martillo está bien. ¿Y ahora? Desafío de los dioses. Ahora aparecen estas cosas de aquí, ¿no? Ujú.
This looks like the shrine she told me about.
Prueba del oso. Obtén puntos de... Ok. Oh, que es el equipo que te dan, ¿no?
By the gods, it's as though I'm dreaming while awake.
Hey! The grave for you!
Can this truly be the work of my mind?
Let's wash this bug! Hit the filthy rags!
Ah, subieron.
Come here, bloodbag!
No veo nada, no veo nada, no veo nada.
Wings! Blindside the poxy runt!
Es que no me acostumbro al combate, weón. No me acostumbro al combate. Hay que pasar de un juego al otro, sí, sí, está muy cabrón. Ahora sí, acá a ese lado.
lends me strength.
Bring the idiot! Hit now! Go on! Customer service. We are going to pay you. Worthy of pursuit. Never been born.
No recupero vida, loco.
You're finished. Make you bleed.
Oh, son bastantes. Oh, oh.
Hammer you. Ride this one. What are you waiting for? Bends down.
Está pesado, está pesado.
Pathetic. Come on, food's getting cold. Want to hear some begging, Trinity? Take out a lump or two. Just slow you down.
Estaba machacando, huevón, pero no me dejo hacer nada. Verga, necesito.
Stomp on the maggot. Oh, runt.
Listo. Salí desafío de maestría. ¿Lo conseguí?
finished with my training.
Conseguir medallas. Tengo que conseguir medallas de bronce, al menos 3. Este es el único, ¿no? Yep. Hay un montón de cosas que... A la mierda, he desbloqueado bastante. Me falta esto de acá, este saqueo, mira. A ver, seguimos, a ver. Hicimos la del oso, a ver. Ahí vamos a la del lobo. Puta, pensé que le...
There's the target. Shoot it. Coward! You want to die?
Bueno, al menos acabamos esta prueba. Falta la última. La del cuervo. robar artefactos. Genial, misión de sigilo, ¿eh? Un vato con sigilo.
Great.
¿Cómo hacía para usar el ojo? Ni me acuerdo cómo usar el ojo de águila, man, la trampilla esa. Subir acá. Ah, me vio. Concha de tu madre. Son la guerra picotazo. Falta uno. ¿Pero por dónde entro? Listo. Ahora sí, tengo las 3 medallas de bronce.
My training is complete. I should return to Hilderan.
Eivor, you return.
Here, I am done.
You have done well. I have collected many treasures in my lifetime. I am willing to part with them, but only to Drengir I deem worthy.
I'd be honored.
Objetos de Illidan. Ok. Árbol. Oh, mira. Armas que no me sirven. ¿Y esto? Bocetos.
Feel free to return. As you continue your training by visiting more shrines, I will be able to gift you more powerful treasures.
I should continue my training.
El tutelaje crítico de Ildiran. Consigue más medallas. Güey, esta es la expansión, huevón. O sea... A ver, Señor intranquilos. Extraños con regalos. Llegaron visitantes a Redwood, traen regalos generosos. Gente de Francia. Parte 1, la ira de los druidas. A Eivor le preocupan las nuevas visiones de Odín y el conflicto de Ensur descansa bajo el árbol y reflexiona sobre la visión. Tengo que sacar medallas, huevón. El tutelaje críptico de Ildiran. Hubiera puesto ahí, ¿no? Puta, esto es Ragnarok, esto no es Ragnarok. Nuevo hogar. Francia. Oh, mira. Este debe ser nuevo, huevón. Porque es nivel 440 y tanto, mira. Ok, vamos a hacer esto de acá. Extraños con regalos. Deben ser muchas misiones, ¿eh? Este debe ser una de ellas, nada más. Vamos a ver. Reúnete con los visitantes de Francia. Pero voy a dormir acá mejor, ¿no? A ver. ¿Qué pedo?
Now let the sighing of the branches soothe me, and may all thoughts of chaos fade.
Se omitir ahí, bueno. Creo que esta era la expansión, huevón. Puertas guardianas. Oh, son varias
Hurry.
misiones.
We are nearly there.
Peace, Frick. It will do us no good to arrive at our enemy's doorstep exhausted.
Sutor has our son. Fair Balder fallen to treachery. Does that mean anything to you?
It does. And Sutra will pay a heavy price for it. We do not serve our cause by reckless haste. The tyrant of Muspelheim acts with purpose. And I would know the web he weaves before I'm caught in it.
So speaks one who never nursed our babe at the breast, nor held him as he slept. You were warming your wife's bed while I nurtured your son.
You were only too keen to send him to my care, and Freya's, when the call of adventure became too great to resist. Now dampen your heart fire. Captive he may be, there's nothing in the Nine Realms that can harm Balder.
There is one thing. Pick up your heels. Balder was too mighty to be captured by force. I sense Loki's hand in this.
As do I. Yet still the wretch refuses to confess. That is why he waits in fetters for our return. Chained by my own hand, as I chained his son.
As he has chained ours in turn.
If he is truly conspiring with Sutor, he will know my everlasting wrath.
Will he, Harvey? Or will you forgive him once again, so he may wreak more misery upon us? You love your dear blood brother too well, when he has brought you nothing but pain.
We have brought each other pain.
Harvey, look!
Burned. Their corpses left as food for the crows. A dark omen indeed.
Come. There is no time to waste on the dead.
We should have done more. We should have rallied the whole of Asgard when the Muspels invaded Svartalfheim.
And you should never have let our son come here.
He sought to prevent this war. Was that not a worthy goal? As for Asgard, the Builder's treachery was still fresh. We needed to rebuild, honor our dead. There was little appetite for further conflict.
I recall you said the same when Sutor invaded Alfheim. Now the elves are no more.
Now you dredge up ancient history?
You should have intervened, Lord of Asgard. Then and now. Instead, Sutor has grown too bold, and our son may be the cost of it.
Do not say so, Frigg. We will find him yet.
What have they done? The city lies in ruins.
This is worse than I thought. They've put this land to flame and sword.
Balder. He is nearby, Harvey. I feel it.
You feel it?
The bond of mother and child. Something you will never understand. Now follow. Where is he? That way. Maybe this?
These buildings stand hollow. No one is here.
Then we have nothing to fear. There! Inside that house!
Shifrekti me recuerda a la Mujer Maravilla.
That building! Hurry!
I see no sign of Balder.
No, but the essence of him lingers. It is stronger here than before. Do not slow, Harvey! We are on his trail!
If this instinct is true, let us follow it further.
Where are you, my son? If they have harmed a hair on your head...
Keep faith, Frick. We'll find him safe. You'll see. This city broods beneath a cloak of uneasy silence. Where is the enemy?
Concern yourself only with our son. He is close. I feel it now. He was here. The smell of his skin, his hair. It's as if he left but a moment ago.
There may be other signs. Keep watch. I will look upstairs.
What is this place? What happened here?
Oh, mira, acá aparece este cosa. Estoy tratando de acordarme. Zona de investigación. A ver.
Dried blood. Could it be his?
Nada, no encuentro nada. Y el cuervo no está disponible acá. ¿Qué hago con la antorcha, ven? Todo pendejo. Creo que hay que subir, ¿vale? Creo que con la sangre seca que encontré. Está acá. Creo que es aquí arriba, loco.
Mistletoe. They know. Who wrote this? Was it you, dear brother?
Javi! They're here! The enemy is upon us!
Best not spills.
Freak! I'm coming!
Y acá trepado como un mono. Vamos.
Where is my son, demon?
He waits at my master's pleasure. There. But maybe not so fair as you remember.
Javi! More of them! Gorge your blade!
You will burn, Asgardians!
Your grave yawns to greet you!
We have the advantage!
¿Qué pasa, mi amigo Max? Ve a la sala del trono, vamos para allá.
Let no lackey of suitor stand in the way.
Thieves are coming from everywhere!
You will never
How many
reach
more
our
must we
master.
face?
This city will be your tomb.
Keep going! We are nearly there!
You die now.
Baldur!
Harvey. You came. As I knew you must. It's been too long since you and I crossed blades.
Then let's make this the final.
Don't worry, Ivan. Neither you nor I are fated to die today. And so it begins. I feel nothing but your influence. Truly do you falter, Lord of Asgard.
We must kill the High One.
He's not fated to die today.
The smell of death lingers in my nostrils. That was no mere dream. I must seek Valka's wisdom. Mistletoe.
Ok, no me recuerdo muy bien, pero creo que la nueva expansión trae un montón de misiones y entre ellas la que activé, la de los talismanes y ahora esto del sueño intranquilo. No me puedo quejar, todo está bien. Extraños regalos, esto pues supongo que es de repente de la expansión, no sé muy bien. Ahí la gente que conozca de este juego lo puede comentar. Así que voy a dejarlo hasta acá. Una hora, siento que está bien, está chido. Pero me hubiera gustado que diga, esto es la expansión exactamente, ¿no? Porque pues ya saben que estoy medio pendejo y pues no quiero repetir misiones que... Bueno, no es que repita, sino de repente, como ponen contenido nuevo, de repente esto no es nuevo, sino pues... Esto es viejo, pero... Esto de acá es Ragnarok, ¿no? Una hueva así. Pero supongo que todo esto debe ser Ragnarok, es lo que yo pienso, ¿vale? De repente estoy equivocado. Pero bueno, yo me despido, gente Fidux, espero que les haya gustado. Si quieren más, comenten. Seguiremos más en Twitch. Y ustedes y yo nos veremos a la próxima. Está muy bueno, pero me confunde un poquito. Pero supongo que todo lo rojo ha de ser Ragnarok, ha de ser lo nuevo. Todas las misiones que dicen poder sugerido 441. Bueno, ahí nos vemos. Bye.